welcome back to 1 Hour Minecraft. I'm just gonna get this started. I have a lot of things to say, so we're not gonna do very much. This is like just chatting, I guess, where we're just gonna be saying some stuff. Now, we have a lot of crazy overpowered stuff, at least for my opinion. We might have to build something over here to I don't know, just build something here where we could collect loot and stuff like that. But, I do want to talk about a little bit, I don't know, about Minecraft Live, on how I think it just kind of, it was a slap in the face, a little bit. I want to talk about that a little bit. But yeah, I mean, for starters, I just want to say, Minecraft Live was a great live, okay? I'm not gonna make it as bad as I seem to be when it comes with like my videos recently, where it just feels like, I'm trash talking this game, right? Which I'm not, right? And the reality is, it was a good Minecraft Live. I actually enjoyed it, especially, Dungeons that one Dungeons game that they're making, like a second version, right? They're making Minecraft World, which is absolutely amazing. I'm gonna feed you guys here 1 second, okay? And they really did a good job. They really did a good job with Minecraft Live, and I actually did enjoy it, right? But the reality is, I waited 6 months for a new game update, but not a Minecraft update, which kind of wonders where is Minecraft heading? Does Mojang even care about this game nowadays, right? I feel like, they're adding great updates, but they're just not listening to the community, right? They're not listening to the people that, people just want these good updates, right? But they're not listening to I don't know how to word it, right? They're just not listening. They're just not listening to the people. They're not listening to, a lot of these people who are giving feedback on this game because they like it. And these people do give great feedback. I'll give you an example. One of the feedback that they're giving is, do another update because we need it. It's not like a Brawl Stars situation where people, spend crazy coins. I don't know if you guys play Brawl Stars, right? But people in Brawl Stars spend an insane amount of coins, and then they say, we have a coin shortage, even though we don't. Literally. I do generally feel like we don't, right? But, people sometimes will say something because they don't have enough, even though, their spending habits kind of suck, right? This game is not like that, right? Especially with the feedbacks. So some feedbacks are kind of like that. Like a thirst bar. I heard a thirst bar, they should be added. I know I've suggested this multiple times, they should add something like this, but in reality, that's just a terrible idea, right? It's gonna feel like coins within Minecraft, extra coins, just to make it difficult, right? I don't know. But if they added a thirst bar or something, and I'm going off topic in this video, right? This is not me sitting down, I'm just playing this game, so I might go a little bit off topic. But just imagine Minecraft thirst bar. They could add something like this, but let's say put in hardcore mode only, right? Where, because it's hardcore, let's add a little bit of new features, maybe a temperature or something temperature mode or something like that, right? To make this game harder, which is going to be a pretty cool update. But, they don't do that anymore. They don't do stuff like that anymore. What they do, and by the way, that's a small feature, I hope you guys know. I mean, not for Minecraft standards, but for a game standards, that's a really small feature, and probably just a survival feature, right? While Minecraft, what it tends to do nowadays is it's just yeah, you want great updates? Guess what? I'm gonna give you cool updates with 2 items. And I'm like, huh? What? And these 2 items are not game changing. If they only added an item, okay, I'll give you an example. If they just added water, let's say you have to drink water, and there's ways where you can drink water, sure, that entire update would be big because this is a brand new system, a giant system, right? For the next 6 months, people can get adjusted, right? And stuff like that. But these Minecraft Live updates, people are just gonna play this game for a week, 2 weeks, and gone. Right? It's just gonna feel like a 2-week phase, right? And this game feels like it's more of a, I don't know, like a forever game. This game really does not feel like a 2-week type game. This game can be a game where you don't have to play this game every 2 weeks and then you get bored. This game could be something where you can play this game casually. You could play this game by yourself and have crazy new achievements. And you know what? I'm going to give credit to credit due. Yeah, they have crazy achievements within this game. However, it's not enough, right? And then when you see the lackluster update, it just feels like we're going to slap you in the face, even though, you know, you're asking for these for a very long time, but we're going to slap you in the face because we're not going to add these. And I'm like, what? That's what it feels like for me. And I'm like, why in the world are you guys, like, not adding great updates anymore, right? When they had, like, let's say the Nether update, right? They had an amazing Nether update. And this one added crazy new biomes. Now, granted, there's only 6. It's not a lot, right? But in reality, I mean, it doesn't sound like a lot, sorry. But in reality, that's a lot of biomes, right? 6 new biomes with actually crazy new features. I'm pretty sure I saw a video where someone said Minecraft added like 1,000 features in the Nether updates. What? Right? And these features were mainly small and mainly huge, but at the end of the day, you know, it changed the game forever, right? Within those yearly updates. And now we don't see those anymore. What we see is, like, sure, regular Minecraft updates, but at what cost? We're just going to be playing this game, and then we're just going to be like, oh yeah, they've added this and that and the third, and that's it. You know, that's it. You know, within the next 6 months, they're just going to add all these other features, and that's it, right? And it's just gonna feel bland, it's gonna feel boring, and it's just gonna feel bad. And, like, I've expressed this a lot more clearly on other videos, but I'm probably just, like, not being clearly, at least to me, because I'm just focusing on the game. But I still want to, like, talk about it, right? So if you want to fall asleep within my voice and just talk about it or try to understand, then feel free. But, you know, I like talking without doing anything, which is, I think that's why I'm probably not being clear enough, at least from my standpoint. But yeah, that's pretty much what I think about Minecraft Live, right? I think it was awesome, but I think they just needed more stuff. And another thing is like, I love the new Minecraft dungeons, okay? And the sad reality is, Minecraft dungeons in the next 2 weeks, or not 2 weeks, in the next year, we're not gonna see videos on it. Just like Minecraft Dungeons too, right? Why? Because that's what happens, right? When you make a ripoff, like look at Fortnite. Why is Fortnite dying, right? Fortnite is dying because it was mainly focused on one genre, and this is why people say focus on a niche, especially on YouTube. I think YouTube is a little bit different than any other platforms because you don't really need to focus on a niche. It's more of like being yourself, this is why I love YouTube. Anyways, let's say, I don't know. Okay, so let's say, like, you focus on a niche, right? And you make a game, and you're focusing on Battle Royale. Okay? What did I do? I do not even know. Anyways, but let's say you're focusing on Battle Royale. Okay? And while you're focusing on Battle Royale, then, this is what Fortnite did, then they start focusing on creative mode. But then it's still in the Battle Royale genre. So people are still going to play this game because the people who likes these types of genres are going to stick to the game. Because it's actually within their own genre, right? And then after that, Fortnite added Legos. What the hell does that have to do with Battle Royale, right? And then it just kept losing their audience, right? They kept adding new modes, people kept quitting, and it just felt overwhelming and at the same time underwhelming because they weren't focusing on the game, the main genre of the game at all. They was just simply add new skins, add cool new weapons that will last us for a few weeks to enjoy. And that's it. And if not even a few weeks, it's like a few seconds to enjoy. And that's it, right? But Minecraft is doing the same exact problem. And this is why I mentioned Fortnite. What's Minecraft doing is Minecraft is... Oh my god, bro. I can't... Hold on, where's the... Okay, I was like, where's my golden... Okay, there it is. Anyways, what's Minecraft doing... I'm gonna grab you guys, because I do need you guys. What's Minecraft doing is... It's saying, hey, we're gonna give you awesome updates, but then we're also gonna focus on other things. besides Minecraft. That's awesome. I swear I have more gold in this. This is why I'm like looking, right? But anyways, that's awesome. I get it, right? Oh, you're making other different games? That's cool. But then Minecraft goes so far, just like Fortnite, and sticks to these other games like no problem. Like, you know, like what does Minecraft Dungeons have to do with Minecraft updates? It doesn't, right? And it literally just goes in and then it will like say, oh yeah, we're going to be focusing on Minecraft Dungeons, we're going to be focusing on Minecraft, we're going to focus on all these other things, but Minecraft. And then what you're going to see is people losing interest to this game. People are just going to be like, what's the point of playing a game that doesn't even care about the general niche it's for? And the general niche is surviving, right? And so if you change that niche, all of a sudden, and this is like YouTube, right? And this is why I don't have a general niche. I'm building my YouTube channel as if like my personality, this is why I don't have a general niche, right? But if you have a specific niche like Minecraft or Fortnite, right? And then you switch it right off the bat, your viewers are going to say, why? What's the point? Like literally, what's the point of all of this? I'm going to leave this away. I need to find the stupid piglins. Right? Right? And anyways, your viewers are going to say, well, what's the point of this? You stick to Minecraft. I like the Minecraft content you did. What's the point of you doing this stuff, right? And it's just going to feel like you're all over the place. And I feel like Minecraft is going to head to that direction. Are these babies like, did you steal my gold? Yo, can you give me something? Oh. Here you go. You can have all that. But anyways, that's what Minecraft feels like it's doing. What it's doing is... Yo, I got iron boots. What's Minecraft doing is literally saying, hey, thank you. I don't know what that does. Yo, can y'all give me something good, please? Bro, just rob my Bro! Yo, can you give me something good? No, I have to kill you. Buddy. No, I have to kill you, bro. Uh-oh. 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 No. I go, my bad. No. I just don't want to kill you guys. Run this way. Run this way. Run. I'm gonna have to kill you, though. Oh my god. No. No. Come here. Come on. Die! Go! Oh. I'm gonna have to kill you. You have my gold. What's the point of getting my gold? You robbed my gold, bro. But anyways, Minecraft really does feel like it's doing something like that. What it's doing is it's just saying, yeah, we're gonna give you all these awesome updates, but we're just gonna be lackluster and just focus on other things. And then I'm like, then what's the point of updating the game if you're just going to focus on all these other stuff? And again, that's really cool focusing on these other stuff, but I feel like they're just focusing on stuff that's like not Minecraft anymore. It just feels like they're focusing on, you know, other games, other priorities. And I'm like, your main goal is attracting people to Minecraft Live. That's why you made those trailers. No offense. They were kind of cringy. Thanks you guys so much. I was like, where's my gold? You're going to have to. Sorry, buddy. But so, dude, I'm sorry, bro. Like, I know I'm heartless, I get it, right? But hey, buddy. Have this. Yeah. Forget about your family. Good boy. Boy. Yes, okay. Stuff. And then you can kill me later, okay? Okay. Anything good? Yeah, I mean, I need ender pearls. I mean, he gave me soul sand. Bro forgot about his family. I mean, thank you? I need more gold. I do. But anyways, that's what Minecraft feels like. Minecraft feels like they're focusing on other priorities for other games for absolutely no reason. And it feels like they're moving on to something different, right? And here's the thing. When you spread, like, so let's say you have a ton of content and you have different niches with different games. What happens is you're also spreading, you know, other people, the main people who plays this game, you're spreading them to other people, to other platforms, and the game becomes smaller, the core game, and then the original game dies, and then the other game dies, right? So, and this is also, by the way, this is what's happening in Fortnite, right? What's happening in Fortnite is they are making games, and I know I'm like off topic, but here I am. Like I said, this is just a video of me just pouring out my, feelings, so it doesn't have to make sense for me, but I'll try my best to make sense. But what Fortnite is doing is, and this is what I feel like Minecraft is doing too, is, they're adding like save the world, they're adding like survival, they're adding these awesome cool modes, but the main attraction is battle royale. Why are you not focused on that? Right? And then what happens, even if they're focused on that, these other people actually like these other game modes, and then they just become smaller players, smaller platforms, and that's because they're earning less money, even though there's probably more gameplay of it, right? But if they, like, go in with one specific niche, one specific genre, right? Where's my lapis? Jeez. Then I feel like the game would be great. And Minecraft is, again, working on all these other amazing, beautiful games, but they need to work on Minecraft more than all these games, right? It feels like you're watching an ADHD person at work. I don't know what that is. I feel like that's useless. Is there something else besides this? I mean, I don't know if that's good. I have protection 3, so I'm taking that. I'm taking that, right? But anyways, but yeah, this is what I feel like Minecraft is heading. I do feel like Minecraft is heading to a point where, it's just not going to be Minecraft. It's going to be a whole different new game. People are going to wonder, hey, what went wrong? And then you see all these other things, and then you're like, huh, that's what went wrong, right? And Minecraft is not having any of these awesome updates anymore, right? They're doing it for other games. That's what's going on. And what's going to happen is it's going to split the community apart. It's going to split, not in a good way, right? It's not necessarily bad to split, like, people apart and let them focus on, like, let's say different genres with specific games. But if you have like 1,000 different genres, that's the bad part, right? That's something you don't want to do. That's a lot of coal. I mean, yeah, a lot of whatever that's called. Gold. But you get what I'm saying? Like, you need to focus on this game, and you need to make this right. And that's what scares me about the future of Minecraft. Can you, like, not kill me? Please? You have an enchanted one. Can you drop him, please? No, but you dropped a lot of good stuff. But, yeah. Thank you so much for all that stuff. Let's see. Where's the... I think that's where I found gold here. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. And also another thing is I want to talk about is, where's the gold? What? No, wait, actually, hold on. Where's the gold? There's one right there, but I swear I saw another one. Anywho, I'm going to check around. But anyways, I also want to talk about how little the community feels like it's like being being heard, right? Because I feel like the community of Minecraft is great, and I think the community too, and this is very rare for a lot of games. A lot of games, will say stuff because they don't have enough of something, right? But I feel like Minecraft does a great job with, like, giving feedback, right? The community knows what it wants, right? And right now, what we want is an end update. Now, here's the problem. There is no end update. There is nothing, right? And half of the time nowadays, when they have updates, like I said before, they are gonna make this game, come on, just, can you, like, die, please? You're gonna make this game lackluster. You're gonna make this game boring because there's no update that people want. And not only that, even if they don't give an update that people want, it's just not enough, right? Not enough stuff, not enough, you know what I'm saying? And I think this is all from, like, a fear factor where, like, I think this is Jeb who said this. I think this is all a fear factor of, like, saying, hey, this version scared me. I think it was Caves and Cliffs, and let's just do smaller updates. I'm like, and then when I heard that, I was like, okay, cool. I understand that it scared you, right? But that shouldn't be the reason why we get little updates. Should not. at all, right? I feel like there has to be a better reason why, you know, we get that. Not because, you know, one update terrified the entire team, right? And like, I get it, right? We're gonna have, and the thing is about also games like this too, you're gonna have updates that's gonna terrify the team. You're gonna have, why are you trying to kill me? You're gonna have updates that's gonna, can I try to kill you? Terrify, can you try? No, you're gonna die, bro. Dude, you're gonna have updates that's gonna terrify people. You're gonna have updates that's gonna be like, I don't want to do this. But the reality is, if you don't do these updates, you're actually gonna kill off this game, right? Again, a lot of updates nowadays that we get, right? It's cool, but there are also more necessary updates than most people realize, right? Like the end or all of these awesome updates that people are hoping for. I think these updates are necessary than, you know, a ball update, which is awesome. I thought that was very creative, and I thought there would be more than that because they teased so much more. They teased so much. Yeah, that's the goal I think I was looking for. But anyways, they teased so much, right? They really have, right? They've teased so much stuff within Minecraft. Like, they've even had, like, I think Jeb or something like that say, like, oh, we're gonna have jam-packed stuff in Minecraft. Even that one person that said, I don't know her name, but I think Agnes is her name. She said, like, there's gonna be a lot of great stuff, right? And then I look at Minecraft Live, and all there was 2 items. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then the secret stuff was Minecraft Dungeons 2. Okay, that's cool, but where's not the Nether update per se, but where is, like, or the end update, but, like, where is, I don't know, you know, more items? Where is the necessary updates that Minecraft needs, right? And then you're like, huh, this cave is terrifying me. Bro, I can't focus while I'm talking about, because I don't like these guys. These guys can chip your damage like crazy. Like, monsters can come by, which sucks. Probably gonna get out of this cave and try to find a different area to mine. But, yeah. Yeah, more. Okay. Okay, this is crazy. Don't ever do that. That actually scared me for a sec. I only have 7 gold. There's gold down there, but I'm not gonna go down there, so I'm just gonna stay up here. Okay, I'm gonna go the other side of this cave because this cave really is scaring me. But, yeah, if you get my point, right? They've hyped up this game so much to the point where it's like, oh, we're actually gonna get crazy new items, and then they go, oh, 2 items. That's actually awesome. And I'm like, bruh. 2 items? Bro, like, they made an entire they made an entire teaser too and everything. That's something. I mean, that's something. I mean, hey, they made an entire teaser. Hi, Bat. Very useless game. Like, you could also update the Bat, right? You could make, you know what I'm saying? Like, do something with them. But, you know, even then, it just... Oh my gosh, they dropped! No. Oh, I can't get you, can I? Nope. I'm not going for that. No, I'm good. I'm gonna go up. Sorry! Oh, so I have 12 now. Or 13? No, 12. But, yeah. It's like, what's the point of hyping? And what's the point of saying Minecraft's gonna have, like, there's, like, secret new features or something, or, like, there's, like, a super secret thing that they've been hiding. I think that's what he said. I don't know. But it's not even Minecraft related. It was Minecraft Dungeons. Nobody's gonna play this in the next 2 weeks. Guarantee it. I guarantee it, bro. No, not 2 weeks, but you get what I'm saying? I guarantee it. This game is not gonna live up to hype. Minecraft Dungeons is not, because it's not Minecraft, right? When you have, again, Fortnite is doing the same problem, and this is why Fortnite is dying, right? Because Fortnite had so much these amazing modes, and it just splits the community apart to which modes is like, I guess, the best. I'm pretty sure. And then Minecraft is going to do the same thing. It's like they're going to add a whole bunch of crazy new games and focus on these other things, and it's going to split the area, and that's actually going to give them less money because people are mainly focused on that one genre. I think also another thing is, I think it's also okay to have a smaller community, because what some people don't realize is sometimes a smaller community will make you more money than you trying to attract a bigger community. I have like stacks of iron, seriously, and there's no like gold. That's crazy. I'm gonna go back upstairs. I gotta go get some stuff, but I'm gonna smelt these guys. Oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna fall down or something. But yeah, I don't know. It feels, I don't know, this game feels empty. And another thing is I wanted to say, ooh, I was actually going to start with this, but then I forgot. But what I wanted to say is I'm going to explore there next, I think. But maybe on top of there, I don't know. But what I do want to say is I feel like I also want to quit Minecraft 1 hour, right? Like playing this game for 1 hour. I really do want to quit this, right? And the reason is because I feel like the world feels empty. Like, when I hop in this world, right? When I hop in this world, I go adventuring. You could see crazy new stuff, and oh gosh, like, I don't have my bed. Are you serious? But anyways, yes, I can sleep. But anyways, like, when you go out and explore, most of the time you don't see new ores. Like, if you play Hytales, oh, ore, oh my god, there's an ore! You know? But people, when they play games, like survival games, left and right, there's like new ores, new things to explore. Minecraft is like, here's an empty place, okay? We're gonna add crazy updates once in a while, but here's some empty places, and that's it, right? And then it feels like you have to rely on mods, rely on all these other things to make this game look special, right? And to make this game feel special. Like, pro players have to rely on mods, right? Which is, the reality is, that's actually the saddest, but also the most truest thing, you know, people can say, is pro players do rely on, a lot of pro players rely on mods. I don't know if pro players in general, right? So I'm not gonna, I did kind of pretend I know what I'm talking here for a sec, but, you know, but what I'm saying is like, I feel like most pro players who play this game a lot relies on mods, relies on all of these extra features that Minecraft could be adding, but they didn't. And also the recent ad of Hytales, the ad of Hytales, right? They've worked with this game for how long? A very long time. They've done an amazing job, by the way. Phenomenal job. Hytales has done it. But you want me to tell you something? Minecraft could have done better. Right? While Hytales could have, you know, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, Minecraft makes a ton of more money than Hytales, and somehow Hytales, I need food, and somehow Hytales, like, within that 7 years, or 10 years that it was locked down, shut down, and doing the same cycle over and over again, right? For that many years, I don't know how long, feels like Hytales won, right? And it doesn't even make that much money. I'm not gonna get food anyways. I was like, you know what? I'm great. But yeah, anyways, even though Hytales is making crazy updates, sure, it's not lasting right now, but it's making these amazing updates, right? Minecraft could be doing the same thing, right? But I feel like they're just choosing not to, either because they're scared of something, or that they just want to take it easy, right? And I should also be saying this, I also feel like this game's a little bit more complicated than most games, I think, than most people realize. I think simply because, I'm gonna actually, oh my god, this one, yeah, there we go. I'm just gonna keep, there we go. But I feel like also this game's a little bit more complicated to update than most people realize, right? Oh, I need you. There we go. 32. Thank you so much. Oh my god. That's a, I thought that was a charged creeper, so I thought water effect was like phenomenal. Yeah, yeah, I have a knockback sword, so. Oh! Well, barely did. Oh! Yeah, we're gonna need something for that. I hope we get unbreaking or something. I want to go down here. I do. See what I'm saying? But it's very dangerous and you can't come back up. I'm gonna try and find a different way. If not, I'm just gonna explore somewhere else. I mean, we did have like 12 gold, so I don't think that's enough, but I mean, that's something. But anyways, iron. I keep missing items. Yay. Iron. But anyways, you know, with like the recent add of Hightails and the recent add of all these amazing, you know, features and these amazing stuff that they have, you know, Minecraft could have been doing this for the past 10 years. You know? And then it just feels like Minecraft, you know, within that 10 years, they've just been adding 2-3 items. And you look at games that just came out, or games that people are just recently updating, they've added way more stuff than Minecraft, like Ark. Like, in my opinion, Ark would probably be a lot more fun than playing Minecraft nowadays. They have more items, more stuff, and more things to explore. But then the thing is, you know, Minecraft is different because, you know, it's built as if you like building your own imagination. And they could use that as an advantage where they have insane amount of stuff to explore and still be as simple as Minecraft is known for, right? But, you know, I don't think they're going to head that direction where they're going to have a lot of updates and they're going to have like these amazing stuff. I don't think anytime soon anyways, to the point where, you know, it could still be simple and, you know, still be a great game. I think we're far, far ahead from that, actually. Oh my god, there's a lot of iron here. Why is there so much iron? Thanks you so much, bro. I am not skipping a single iron. I don't care if I have too much. In this game, there's no such thing as too much resources. Literally. Dude, I one time accidentally, like, spent 3 stacks of iron before in this game. It's insane. And also, this game has so much potential, bro. They could be adding other new weapons, other new stuff. It also kind of feels embarrassing how Minecraft, you know, just recently added other new weapons and stuff like that. And then they've been stuck with the sword or the axe for the past years, 10 years, 15 years before they started adding that. Bruh. I'm well aware. Checking. Always gotta check. Okay. Go ahead and use this pickaxe because I'm gonna dig around you. How much is this? And then this is just a 1 stack. Wow. Still great. I forget how fun it is to like explore caves. 4 diamonds, amazing. Amazing, bro. Amazing stuff. But yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think about Minecraft? More diamonds? Oh my god. Do you guys agree with me? Or do you guys like disagree? Ah! Oh my god. I'm lagging! Oh! Yes! Right? I think they could be doing more stuff. I think there's just, and this is where I'm gonna express. I may be wrong, right? But at the end of the day, I'm allowed to express my feelings. Right? Within the game. Everybody is allowed. I think they're not trying hard enough. My opinion. A lot of iron here. What's going on here? So much iron! I am rich! I am rich! And a lot of gold, actually. Oh! No. What am I doing with the torches? Terrible placement, by the way. Don't ever do what I just did. Let's go ahead and actually... Because, what a stupid creeper. I mean, creeper? I didn't even know there was a creeper, not gonna lie. Oh! Swear to God. I did not know. That shit looks really bad, though. Like, do you know where a creeper was? Like, no. What are you chasing for? I don't... Also, another thing is, you know, with these all, you know, crazy stuff, I also, like... Here's a great feedback for this game, right? I think everybody, you know, really... I think everybody needs to... I think Minecraft, like, needs to hear this. Can we have smarter mobs, please? Like, I'm not even kidding. Can we have, like, smarter mobs? Can we? Mobs where, like, they can be smart. Instead of, like, we can trick them by placing one wall, and then they only have one, like, UI or something just for them to do, like, that one specific thing. Right? And, like, I'm not gonna lie, I have an issue with Arc, because Arc, every mob acts the same, but they all have different abilities. So it's literally just taming the same dinosaur, different species, and different abilities. That's what it feels like, right? But what is this? I've never seen this. Wait. Are these the legendary? Hold on. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. The fact that I have this much iron shows how far I've progressed within this game. This is amazing. Thank you. Gold. Thank you so much, bro. But yeah, look at this. There's so much loot. They could add more stuff, you know? This game, it's not too late. I think this game, like, can really have a bigger impact. I'm actually, despite all that stuff, despite all my complaints, I really am looking forward to next live. But not because, like, oh, what are they gonna add? But because I do think, you know, maybe, I have hope. You know, the more people that complains about this live, maybe they could add something. Add something better. You know? Literally. I think they could add something a little bit better. Do I have... Okay, I was like, if I can pick this up, there's something wrong with my inventory, because I don't want that. But, I feel like I am getting too much iron. Oh my god. I love this game sometimes. You get so much resources. So much! Doesn't matter. We have, like, I think 30 minutes left. Yeah, 23 minutes. Jeez, that's a lot of items. Insane. We have 25 gold. We're set for life, bro. We don't need any more. I think we're good. What? Even if my, like, helmet breaks, we can make a new one. Nobody cares. Oh, I gotta light up this area. I forget how dangerous this game can be nowadays. I mean, also another thing is, add more danger. I know there's only a few mobs nowadays, but I feel like mobs are very predictable. So they're not like, you know, like Terraria. I've never played Terraria. I've seen only gameplays. But Terraria's mobs looks very unpredictable. Even though it feels like the coning is a little small, because it's 2D, to be honest. But every mob has its own abilities in its own way, and it just feels more unpredictable the more you know, like, fight these mobs. You don't even need mods in Terraria, which is pretty awesome. Also, I feel like most of these people are gonna tell me, most of the people are gonna tell me, like, you know, I should probably look for a different game. But then the thing is, Minecraft, I love Minecraft, you know, there's a difference, right? If I wanted to, I could, yeah, sure, look in a different game, but I still want Minecraft to succeed, you know. I think Minecraft can have, there's no diamonds? Ooh, iron, thank you. I looked, just the caves are like shopping. I have 5 nether brick. Wow. No, but this game is like, you know, this game is good, bro. This game has a lot more potential than most people even realize. This game does not deserve to just be played for 2 weeks and that's it. And it feels like Mojang, is treating it as a casual game, even though this game has more potential than being a casual game. I'm actually gonna drop this, and there we go. I have plenty of that. I didn't think I had plenty of that, but I have plenty of that. But anyways, yeah, I do think this game deserves more than just a 2-week phase, more than just a whatever phase, right? No, this game deserves to have a lot of crazy updates because A, that's what it needs, but also B, this game is fun. Generally. I don't ever criticize any games because I hate it. Well, I just lied to your face. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, at least for Minecraft, 90% of the time, because sometimes I'll criticize this game like creepers, because I don't like creepers. That's normal, right? But like, you know, even then, I don't criticize this game at all because I hate it. Sometimes I hate the mechanics because I'm like bad stuff are happening to me. That's normal, you know? It's like someone using an RPG in Fortnite. Ooh, more stuff. And they're like, I love it. But then when the RPG gets used to them, it's like, why? Game, nerf it, you know? No, but this game does a great job on like nerfing and buffing and all of that stuff. They do. I do think that. Oh my god, I almost died, but no, I definitely do think they're doing an amazing job on stuff like this. Yep, I almost died. I did not even hear that. My settings is on the lowest volume, hope you guys know. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm about to die. Whew! I'm great at this! But yeah. No! Okay. Grab this. There we go. Perfect. I have a lot of iron. Crazy. Oh my god. No! I'm not using my fortune! No! I could have gotten more than this. How dare I? I don't ever need to go mining again. Literally. I don't ever. For iron? Absolutely no way. Not for a long time anyways. Maybe. I don't know what I'll be doing in the future. If it's something big and it requires a lot of iron, probably I'll need to go mining. I'm gonna like pull a whole bunch of torches here. Oh my god, that bat scared me. I'm gonna put like a lot of torches here. Ooh. I'm gonna ignore that zombie because I do see that one iron that I missed. But I also see like iron. Thank you. You're not gonna leave me alone, aren't you? Yep. Okay. Thank you. But yeah. Ooh, they could also add like, you know, new zombie variants. But they shouldn't add like one specific update for it. You know what I'm saying? Like they should like have some like all over the place. It doesn't have to be one niche. It's more tolerable to be one niche. I hope I said that wrong. Right. But it is more tolerable to have one niche within an update. But I feel like this game deserves more than just having one specific niche with 2-3 items every 6 months. I don't think this game deserves that. I think this game deserves a lot more than that. We need like a chaos update. Updates. I think this is enough iron for us. Oh my god. Yeah, plenty of iron, bro. I'm okay. I'm gonna have to MLK. Oh, I'm great at this. Yes. I've never done this before. Oh my god. But yeah, I mean, look at this. Like, these caves could be, you know, filled with amazing stuff. You know, up there in the overworld could be filled with amazing stuff. 13 diamonds? Damn. That's a lot. But you get what I'm saying? This game deserves to have a lot more than just multiple items, multiple things, multiple stuff. This game deserves to have more than that. I think this game deserves a lot more than most people realize. Instead of playing this game 2 weeks, I think this game could make a lot more money if they focus on what people want. Because unlike most games, right, I do think this game has a great sense. Like, people know exactly what they want. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. Like, most games, I feel like people, when they give feedback, it's like really bad. And I look at this, and I'm like, yeah, please don't have this feedback, right? But I do think Minecraft has a great base community, and they know exactly what they want. But I feel like just Mojang is not going to listen. And I think that's what's going to kill off the game. And I think this is also what killed off Clash Royale. There's a cave down here. I'm going to explore that later. But, you know, this is what killed off Clash Royale. That's also what's going to kill off. You know, I mean, Fortnite, I think, listened and then doesn't listen, and it's just like a whole mess. And then they add crazy stuff, and then it's like, what's going on? But even then, you know, they still listen. And yeah, I think Minecraft, the community base in this game, they don't have a lot to say, right? Which sucks, because I do think that this game has a lot to say, has a crazy amount of stuff that people want. People pour their feelings, you know. Brawl Stars. Look at Brawl Stars. Hi. They're doing. Oh my God, you're burning. Oh, I thought you were gonna do one of those zombies that like try to kill you for no reason, and then they won't die. Like I'll hit them 1,000 times, literally, and then they won't die. But, anyways, I'm actually gonna place you here. Yeah, place you here. That's a lot of gold. That is a lot of gold. Guys, this game is amazing, right? It has great potential, really. But all Minecraft has to do is listen to the community. That's it. That's the entire premises of this video. Minecraft? Any developer watching this? All I'm saying is just listen to the community. I think they have great feedback. Great. You know? Not like most games. I feel like most games, you know, we don't have that much smart communities. But I think Minecraft is one of those communities that actually knows, like, hey, we should probably need to have this. And, you know, people wanted a Nether update. Fun fact. And we got it for our longest period of time. Which, thank you. People wanted, you know, crazy other updates. And we got it for a very long time. And thank you. But at the same time, you know, I don't want to wait 60. Oh, also another thing I wanted to say, I forgot. You know, I don't want to wait 6-7 years, literally, because that's how long we waited just for an end up or a Nether update. We waited, I think, 10 years just for Nether to be update. The Nether, right? Just to have crazy looking updates. We waited for such a long time for that. Why wait, right? Like, I get they want to have other stuff in the overworld, but then it's like, huh, I'm just waiting for this to spawn in. But then I'm just like, huh, well, at least add more stuff than 2 items. You know? Like, again, great. I think this update was a very, somehow, despite the 2 item thing, I do think it was a very creative update. But I think they need more. They need so much more. They need so much more than just 2 items. This game does not deserve to have 2 items. I know I'm saying this a lot. I'm saying that I feel like, I'm actually forgetting I'm making a video. I'm literally just rambling on myself. And I'm being honest here with you. This game deserves more than just 2 items, right? I feel like this game one day is gonna die out because there's not gonna be a lot of updates. I'm actually gonna cut down these trees. Like, yeah, I'm gonna have to cut y'all down. Y'all too much. Too much trees for now. But I don't want to destroy my axe. So, we'll see. And like I said, nobody cares about Minecraft Dungeons 2. People are going to care about it for a while. They're going to care about it for a while. And then, give it a year, few months, that's how long Minecraft Dungeons lasted. And boom! Nobody cares. Nobody's going to make a video on it. Nobody's going to, live stream it. Nowadays, people don't even watch it. And, by the way, also another thing is keep in mind, when you see games and, they don't do a lot of views, but, like Heyday, right? Heyday is one of those games, Heydays is one of those games where, it doesn't get a lot of views on YouTube. It doesn't. But you want me to tell you something? It's doing phenomenal. Heyday. No, really. That game? It's doing absolutely phenomenal. Because it's pulling in multiple players. It's pulling in multiple stuff. I'm going to put these in. I'm going to think about what I need. I'm just going to save the wool for now. But anyways, I just want to ramble. I don't want to think about how I do this. But anyways, Heyday, even though it's not that much views, it's doing actually pretty great. right? And so not always that we have games that doesn't like have a lot of views on YouTube doesn't mean they're not doing great. But the reality is, for games like Dungeons, Minecraft Dungeons, nobody plays, right? Because to be fair, for two reasons. A, it has a limit. I have 40, that's a lot. It has a limit, meaning it has an end, okay? And when games have an end, they have to constantly update. But the reality is, you know, they can't because it's going to be an endless end game. Like Soul games, right? I feel like Soul games have like endless end games where it's like, you know, I know I'm rambling, but pretty much what it is like it has an end and then it just keeps making the end a little bit harder. So, can you have this? Or like moving the end somewhere else or something like that. Come on, give me something. What do you have? I don't know what he gave me, I'm not gonna lie. Come here. Wow. Obsidian? You gave me obsidian? But yeah, you know, this game doesn't even have an end. In reality, it's a survival game. This game has more than that. This game has, you know, better, you know, it's just, I don't know, it deserves more stuff. Like, it really does. Come here, bro. Stop. Come here. Come here. Got water effect? I don't know. Why do I need water effect? Why are you not giving me what I need? Bro, this. What is this? What it gave me? I don't know. Blackstone? Gave me a lot of blackstone. Can you, like, stop giving me blackstone? Come here. There we go. There we go. Keep on. Come here, bro. Why are you... Bro. Bro. There's nothing. Can you please give me... Can you please give me an ender pearl? Bro. Please. But yeah. Like, look at this. This was such an amazing update. This really was. I mean, they've added so much stuff. They've added new ores. They've added... Can you please just take this? Right? Please. Okay, take this. But they've added so much amazing things. I mean, the nether, they've added, you know, I don't know, so much crazy things. And another thing is like, I love how people are saying, like, fix bedrock, right? That's still a lot of crazy stuff. But people are saying, like, you know, Minecraft, fix bedrock, right? And then I'm like, seeing all the bedrock glitches, and I'm like, bro, you need to fix that fast. Like, there's some that's, like, actually kind of outrageous. Like, I swear I heard a bit. I don't know if they fixed it. I really don't know. But I've heard that in hardcore mode, when it first came out, right? My guess is they fixed it because it never happened to me, even when it was, like, really popular. But apparently in hardcore mode, or any survival mode, but I'm pretty sure it's just hardcore, okay? People, dry gas. That's awesome. People, you know, died for no reason. Can you, like, not hit me, please? Can you, like, pick this up? Bro, can you please? Thank you. Why are you moving everywhere? I'm relying on you to give me stuff. Right? And then I'm like, bro, how do y'all, like, not, like, check this? But I get it, you know? Minecraft. Not every game, you know, you'll be able to check. I have a lot of ingots for some reason. I think he just gave me so much ingots. Can you just stop moving around? Please! Just take this. Hope I didn't miss anything. I only have 2 ender pearls. What do you have here? Why are you throwing it so far? Bro, come back here. Come down here. Stop! Here, I'm just gonna place like a whole bunch of here. There, I'm gonna place 3 here. Come here. What? Why is there... Where is this? What is this? We got... Ooh, splash potion of fire resistance. That's great. You're just not here. You're just like all over the place, bro. Please? Come here. Come here. There we go. Okay. I got 10 more. And the only cool stuff I got was this guy and this guy. But yeah, I don't know. It really does feel like it's laziness, in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe, you know, my complaints is like not valid. And I've considered this, really. I really have considered, like, what if my just complaints are just complaints, right? Like, it's just not valid. It just, whatever. You know? I'm gonna throw these fireballs away. I don't need fireballs. I will get nether core. I do think... Why I have so much fireballs? Why are you giving me fireballs? Can you come here? Can you please come here? Please? Can you just like... Come... Bro, I'm just asking you to give me more. Why? I traded 40 of my gold. I'm about to go somewhere else. You're a terrible salesman. Terrible. I'm telling you. I have soul. Do I have soul sand? I don't even have soul sand. Just take this. There's nothing great. You know, there's nothing. This is crazy. I don't have anything great. You. Come on, give me something. Give me something great. Come here. Oh my god. I traded 40 of my items, and there's nothing. Are you... No, no, no. No, no. Sorry. Grab this, grab this. Hold on. Give me something. No! That's it. I waited for y'all. Stop attacking me. Oh no! God! Nope! Mm-mm! Well... I'm about to die. Hold on. Y'all still waiting for me? No, no, no. No. Why are y'all attacking me? Oh my god. Okay. But there's nothing great. No. Wow, there's nothing great. Wow. Dude. I think I complained this game a little bit too much. But you know, in order for a great game to succeed, you have to accept them complaints, you know? Consider them, at least. Please. Please. With great games comes great complaints, I think. We got the Happy Gas, which is pretty crazy. Which I did not know that, okay? I was too busy talking about it to the point I was like, we got this. Pretty good. Anyways, I'm actually going to go in the caves. There's a very, very valid reason. I'm just going to do random stuff because I still want to yap about it, you know? But anyways, what do you guys think? Because we have a minute left and I did yap about it for an hour. But what do you guys think about, you know, Minecraft Live and like what they should do in the future? I also feel like, and I know I forgot to mention this because I was just yapping and just focusing on the game at the same time. But I also wanted to also say, I feel like this game is a pay to survive. I feel like in the future, this game is going to rely more on mods than any other, you know, microtransaction. I would accept it if this game was free, and at the same time, this game, like, because this game is not free, this game is like $30, right? But even then, right, I would accept it if this game had decent updates, decent stuff, and all of these awesome stuff, but because, you know, they don't, I just feel like they're relying so much on mods and all of these other amazing ideas, but they also, you know, despite it being amazing, if you rely on it too much and you don't do good updates, this game is gonna eventually die because people's gonna be like, we have to spend money in order to have fun. And people don't want that, right? Sure, pay to win games are fun, but if it's too much, like Clash Royale, I feel like this game one day is gonna be like this, even though it's a survival game. I feel like one day people's just gonna say, we quit. This game is repeating the same history over and over again. And that's it. Other than that, what do you guys think about, pretty much everything I said? I just want to yap about it. Sorry, I was like concentrating while yapping. If I made another video, it would just be me having an entire series of rants. And I literally do have an entire series of rants if you really think about it, because I do think this game deserves better, right? But I'm not going to say this game is great and just, accept whatever happens next, like Stranger Things or something. I'm still going to like complain about it and be like, hey, maybe you should probably do this a little better. Even if there's like, I get it, like all games are imperfect and all games are all that stuff. Even like, anything that people do is imperfect. But you want me to tell you something? Do you want me to tell you something? Despite all that, that doesn't mean you should have really bad updates like Clash Royale and all these other stuff. You know what I'm saying? And, I think this game has more potential than most people think. But anyways, that's pretty much it. Other than that, I want to see my achievements. I really want to achieve some of those. Let's see statistics. Ooh, so animals 161 bred. Banners, we got 0. Chest opened 669 chest opened. I did not open 669 chest opens. I mean, to be fair, I just opened it like a whole bunch of time. There is no way I opened it that much. Damage absorbed 17.6. Okay, I don't know what that means. Damage blocked by shield 201. Wow. Damage dealt 300 and that's a damage. That's a lot of damage. Damage dealt, damage taken 780. At least I dealt more than taken, which is great. Okay. Dispenses search 14. Distance climb. Wow, dude. Distance fallen, dude. They have every statistics, everything that you want. What? Okay. Wait, no way. Mobs. Okay. Armadillo. You killed 3 armadillo. I killed 6 blazes. That's it. Dude, I thought I killed more. I swear. I thought it was 10 or 12, right? Chickens, I killed 3. I thought I killed 4. Brother, dude, cows, 97. I swear I thought I killed like 200. Bro, dude, creepers, I only killed 1? I faced a lot of creepers. I don't think I killed 1. Maybe they all exploded or something. I don't know. I faced a lot of creepers, Donkeys, I killed 1. Yes, I know that. Hoglins, I killed 3. I know I killed that many. Horses, I killed 10. I actually had a feeling. Iron Golems, I killed 1. Yep, I know that. Piglins, I killed 8. Wow. Pillagers, I killed 21 pillagers? I thought it was like only 12. Salmon, I killed 9. Sheep, I killed 75. So, that's crazy. Skeleton, I killed 15. Spiders, 5. Squids, 4. Trader Llama, 4. I thought I only killed 3, I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember I killed 4. Villagers, 2. Yeah, that sounds right, yeah. Yeah, Wandering Trade. I think I killed more, but yeah, it sounds right. Wandering Traders 2. By the way, probably me being nice or something. Zombies 19. I a lot less zombies. It feels like. Let's see how much items I collected. Whoa, 1 potato. I only 1 potato. 438. What is this? Items crafted for this guy. Wow. Let's see how much we have here. 380 iron. Amazing. Such an amazing job. Wow, 918? Dude, what? No, wait, 918 dirt we've dug up? That's crazy. Yo, this is amazing. 32 redstones? 48, buddy. 49, there we go. More accurate. 49? Where's the other one go? I knew I missed one. Wow. 7? Yeah. I did not have just 7, I hope you know. I think I had 12 in my inventory or something like that. But that's crazy. 189 tall grass. I've never even gotten tall grass. I don't know where that game came from. That's a lot of items. 98 crafted? Is this saying I crafted 98 times? Is this what it means? What is this? Oh, time used. Oh, I'm reading this wrong. Oh, this is crazy. Diamonds 40. This is amazing. They have everything you want. How much ender pearls? 2. Exactly. Perfect. This guy, I have 62. Wow. Wow. These are amazing. Let's see what we have here on stone. 1,000. Wow. We've done crazy stuff. We've done crazy stuff. Wow. Wait, stone they didn't drop as much? Really? No drop stones? Huh, that's weird. I mean, Reavers explode, so does that count as drop? 13? Yeah, yeah. I remember me getting exactly 13. 76 iron? We have more than 76. We have like stacks. But anyways, that's it. I'll see you guys later. Hope you guys enjoy. Other than that, yeah. Bye guys.